I so I went down and I talked to the people at Sugar Hill, and I said, "Is there a chance that he could be here?" And they said, "Well, we'll check him out." And so they went and checked him out. He was in rehab at that point. They were doing some exercises and things with him, and they said, "Oh, sure, he could come here." So that's where he spent the last 8 months of his life was at Sugar Hill, and with a couple of trips to the nursing home in between for rehab and that type of thing. But that was basically that was. Up until the end, he was actually pretty good. The last couple of weeks that he was alive, I did notice, his heart was starting to fail. He had to be on oxygen, and I'd go in, and he was saying, there isn't too much use to this. And I'm saying, well, he says, how long do you think you're going to keep coming to see me? And I said, I'll come and see you for the next 5 years if I have to. Well, he thought that was pretty funny. Next 5 years. But he did. He passed away at 100 when he was 100 years old. He made his 100th birthday and 4 months beyond that. So, a very long, productive life. Lucky man in a lot of ways.
Yes.
I know he missed my mother. She died when she was 83 and he was about 85, so he spent 14 and 15 years without her, and I know that took a big toll on him, and he missed her a lot. They did everything together. There was a trip to Alaska in a van, an old van that he picked up and made into a camper, and they went up and toured Alaska. They were gone for about 6 weeks. There were many tours around the United States. They went around the United States 2 or 3 times. Trips back and forth to Florida, of course. You can talk about my father, but my mother was a real big part of his life. They did a lot together. So he was a very social person. Him and my mother both. They had friends everywhere. There's pictures in Florida when they were in Florida. They would meet with all the friends that they had made over the years, and they enjoyed their friends a lot.